Good morning, students. Welcome to the digital learning class to the 4th standard social studies class. In last class, we have learnt 11th lesson forest. Today, we will learn 12th lesson water resources. In this video, we shall learn importance of water as a natural resource, irrigation and its importance, dams and their importance, and conservation of water. First, we will see water, an important natural resource. Water is one of the major necessities of the life. Without water, we can't live. All living things need water for their survival. We need water to drink as well as for our domestic needs such as bathing, cooking, cleaning our home and surroundings, washing utensils and clothes, etc. Though a major part of our earth is covered with water, it is unfit for use. See students, nearly one-third of land is covered with water. This water is unfit for use since it is contains saline containing high amount of salt. The main source of fresh water is rain, while other sources are rivers, lakes, ponds, tanks, wells, etc. But main is the rain, main source of fresh water. Our country mostly depend on the monsoon rainfall for agriculture and other purposes. Agriculture needs regular water supply. However, since rainfall is not uniform and consistent, this students, rainfall is very important for our country for agriculture. However, since rainfall is not uniform and constant, this creates a lot of problems for our farmers who need to irrigate their fields. For this reason, development of irrigation system is necessary. Now comes irrigation. First, what is irrigation? Irrigation means supplying water to the field through canals from lakes or rivers is called irrigation. The main source of water on earth is rain. Rain is the main source of fresh water. When it rains in the monsoon, the water resources like ponds, lakes, rivers, etc. fill up with rainwater. This rainwater thus collected to direct to the fields through channels dug in the ground called canals. See students, canals, see here, the different types of canals. These canals is used to water plants and crops. This is called irrigation. This reduces our dependence on rain. Some amount of rainwater also seep deep into the ground and gets stored there. This is called underground water. Wells are dug beside the field to use the underground water for irrigation. Tube wells are built to draw out water with the help of electric pumps. In certain places, water is stored in specially built tanks meant to provide water for irrigation. Now comes, see students, this water is stored and provide water for irrigation. Now comes dams. Sometimes strong and high walls are built across a river to stop the water from flowing. These walls hold back to the flow of water. They have special gates called sluice gate to control the flow. Water is stored in reservoirs or artificial lakes thus formed behind the dams. The water stored here is then channelized for irrigation fields. Dams ensure an adequate supply of water by storing it in times of surplus and releasing it in times of scarcity, thus also preventing floods. Dams are also used to generate hydroelectricity. Electricity generated from water. For this reason, they are also called multi-purpose projects. Some important dams and multi-purpose projects in India. See students, first one is the Bhakra Nangal project on Shatluj River, one of the biggest dam in the world. Second one, Damodar Valley project on Damodar River. Now comes Hirakud project. It is built on river Mahanadi, longest man-made dam in India. It is longest dam in India. Now comes Naga Arjun Sagar project. It is built on Krishna river. Now comes Kosi project on Kosi river. Tungabhadra project. It is built on Tungabhadra river. These are the some famous dams and multi-purpose projects in India. Now comes conservation of water. Water is a very precious liquid and must therefore be used carefully. When factories dump toxic waste into rivers, the water gets polluted or dirty. This polluted or dirty water is unfit for use and it is often dangerous. To conserve water means to use it carefully, so avoid wastage. Don't waste water. See students, avoiding its wastage means water wastage. How we are wasting the water? See students, like that we are wasting water in our homes. See, we are wasting the water. We can reuse water for different purposes, thus avoiding its wastage. This is called recycling of water. So students, here is finish our 12th lesson, water resources. Thank you. Have a nice day.